So what's going on, guys? My name is John, formerly known on YouTube as MrDalekJD, here on the ASUS channel, and today we're talking about gaming PCs. Now I know what you're thinking, John. Really? I'm part of the PC master race. I need as much bulk and power as possible to run all of my games. And what if I said that ASUS have managed to one-up that and deliver all of that in a small and slick package? You don't believe me? Well, introducing the new ASUS G11DF. This compact gaming PC not only packs a punch, but it looks good whilst it does it. Now, the ASUS G11DF has the brand new AMD Ryzen 7 1800X processor, which unleashes robust levels of gaming and multitasking performance. This is exactly what you need inside of a compact gaming PC. The AMD Ryzen 7 1800X gives the G11 the power to make light work of the most processor-hungry tasks. Partnered with 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, that's DDR4, a 256GB SSD, and a 1TB hard drive for a good balance of speedy and spacious storage across everything you'll do on this PC. Now, this sort of data crunching power is perfect for someone like me who wants to run a high-end game, so to edit huge video files in a range of different resolutions and formats, and potentially have quite a few Google Chrome browsers open in the process. Now, the package couldn't be compared to a graphics card, and this beauty rocks an AMD Radeon RX 480 4GB, making it suitable for pretty much everything you throw at it. In this specific video today, we're going to look at two games very closely for our test bench, those being Prey and Quake Champions. Now, here is our first look at Prey running on the G11DF with settings on very high on 1080p. But as you can see, it runs flawlessly on this system, and we even go into the advanced settings, make sure every setting is cranked up to high, anti-isotropic filtering at 8 times, anti-aliasing at the highest, as well as turning off VSync so we can see how many frames we can get out of this card. And it is really, really impressive. Now, ignoring my bad gameplay aside, as trust me, it gets worse as we get into this video, you can just take a look and admire and respect how beautiful this game looks and runs. It runs well above 90 FPS in pretty much every instance, and with VSync turned on, you're getting that buttery smooth 60 frames a second without any screen tearing, no loss in quality, textures beautiful and crisp, exactly how you'd want to experience gaming on this PC. The game never dipped below 60 FPS even on the highest settings, and with VSync turned off as well. And again, like I mentioned, this game is very recent. This is a great indicator to show you the quality of performance you'll get from today's AAA titles. Now, after all of that mind-bending action of Prey, I think I want to take a little break, and we're going to jump over to another game to test, and this is Quake Champions. Now, again, we're running this on 1080p with settings cranked all the way up to very high, and you can see the FPS counter in the top right. This PC never breaks a sweat when it comes to playing this game, and particularly with first-person shooters, you want to have as many frames as possible, as this game is all about those sharp, quick second reactions. Now, we're doing a little bit of play here within the training mode of the game, but we do jump into an online game a little bit later, and I play as BJ Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein, as he is an amazing character, and there's just a lot of characters to play with inside of Quake Champions, but this requires so much quick time reactions as people are constantly running about the map, jumping around, and again, the G11DF never breaks a sweat when it comes to the frames per second and delivery of the quality of the game. Texture quality, shadow detail, object detail, all cranked up to the maximum that it can, and again, it just never breaks a sweat. These games were fantastic to play on the G11DF, and the Radeon RX 480 graphics card didn't break a sweat running both on the highest settings. But funnily enough, that wasn't what blew me away. And you're probably thinking, that's probably the most important part about a gaming PC, so what on earth are you talking about? And surprisingly enough, it was how whisper quiet the G11DF is in whatever situation you put it in. I cannot stress how frustrating it is to play PC games and to have your PC sound like a jet engine about to take off. It takes a little bit away from the immersion of the game, but the clever folks over at ASUS have carefully designed the tower with cool and quiet in mind. Now, I don't usually go by PCs solely based on how the tower looks, but you've got to give it to ASUS in this one. It's compact, yet understated, and colourful too, but we'll get into that in a second. But where was I? Oh yeah, the sound, or should I say the lack of sound this PC makes. I'm going to just stop talking for a second and let you hear how whisper quiet this PC is. Now at idle, it produces just about 26 decibels of noise, and you can barely even tell that it's running. And on load, it's still a blissfully quiet experience, and is a real testament to the design of the tower case. If it couldn't get any better than that, the G11DF contains components and casing parts which light up. I mentioned earlier about colors, and this is as close as it gets to creating your own neon paradise. The PC comes pre-installed with the ASUS Aura Rgb software, which allows you to tailor create lighting effects to suit the feel of any game. With 8 million colors and multiple preset modes, do I need to say any more? It's colorful. I'm a simple man. I see colors, I'm satisfied. I've always dreamed of having a gaming PC that not only blitzes through games, but can look great whilst doing it. And the G11 with its many colours helps it stand out from the crowd. And you can look like you're part of the dark side with this red colour, which I think I'm going to keep for the time being. So all in all, who is this PC aimed towards? Well, my friend, good question. The G11DF is aimed towards those casual gamers who are looking for a high quality gaming platform without breaking the bank. This delivers exceptional processing power and mind-blowing visuals, all within this exceptional small package. And even as a content creator, this thing is very friendly towards media, as it contains pretty much any port that I'll ever need to use now and in the distant future. The front is rocking an optical DVD drive. Just underneath that we have an SD card reader. We've got two USB 3.1s and two USB 2.0s. Now it's only talking about the front of the tower. The back of the desktop has it all going on with two more USB 2.0s, a USB 3.1 Type-C, four USB 3.1 ports, and the Radeon RX 480, which boasts two HDMI ports, two display ports, and a DVI port, making this perfect for multi-monitor setups and perfect for virtual reality. For the price, it's very hard to find anything else that delivers such exceptional performance in such a small package, and with its whisper quiet performance as well, it left me very impressed. Make sure to subscribe to the ASUS channel by clicking that button down below to make sure you don't miss another video like this, and hopefully I'll catch you for another one very, very soon. Take care.